Welcome back, like Kings, Queens, and In-Betweens, to another Let's Play here on the channel. Today, we are going to be playing Ascension, War of Shadows. And this is only our second time playing this game, I think, right?
Yes.
So, we like these kind of games, and we are going to check out how this one differs from a lot of the other ones that we've played, like Shards of Infinity, or Star Realms, Hero Realms, all those kind of things, even Dominion, things like that. So we're just going to hop right into it. Do you want to go first or second?
You can go first. Show the people how it's done, Jeremy.
So I'm going to start off with playing 4 apprentices and a militia. And that gives me essentially 4 buying power, as I move the mic in an awkward way. Essentially 4 buying power and 1 damage. So in this game, or this version of the game, unlike a lot of other versions, they have some of these dual cards, which you have to do power and shards. I don't remember what they're called. We're just going to call them probably power and buying power or whatever we're going to call them. So this is a dual one, and it allows us to draw a card. This one gains 2 power. I don't really want that, but this one is a construct, which I don't have enough for, and this is a monster, which I also don't have enough damage for. So I guess I'm going to get this one, this hero here. So I'm going to spend my 1 damage and my... Actually, if I do it in this order, I'll do this. So right now we're knight, because this is a knight. So there's more knight cards. So I'm going to do...
They're tied.
What?
Oh, no, because this one doesn't have a symbol?
Oh, no, they are. We are
They're
tied.
3. Yeah. It's 3 and 3.
Okay, so it's neither right now.
We are tied.
We don't get the extra effect, so I can't get this effect because it's not knight. So I will play these 2 to get this guy.
Okay.
Go straight into my discard.
Uh-huh.
And then I really only have the option to, that gets immediately replenished.
Do we push things down, or it just goes in its slot?
I think it goes in its slot. I don't think it really matters. Then I can banish card from the center row. Then you may acquire a card with cost 3 less without paying its cost. So I'll just buy that. This will go to my discard. And we'll replenish. Can you replenish?
My stubby arms won't allow for this.
So
now
this is night. You can take your turn. So now it's night.
Oh, you allow me to take my turn, sir.
Go ahead.
So, we got an apprentice, 2 militias, and then imbalance has sprung. We got 3 apprentices, 2 militias. So, 2 stabby dudes, 3 money dudes. What? Wolfman.
So you're spending a power and a buying power?
Yeah.
And that gives you 2 power. Remember, you can always kill the cultist.
With my power?
Yeah.
So, but that's 2 money that I gain from this card. Or nighttime. No, I gain 2 now. Is that immediate?
Yep.
So, I get 2 of those, right? Is that how that works?
You get 2 power. What are you doing?
But what I'm saying is, do I get 2 of the shards now? Because
What
they're
are
on
you
this card. You're saying I gain 2 power. So isn't that 2 of those?
No, because that's what they're worth in your... Wait, is this a hero?
Yeah.
Oh, this is when you play it then. The night day thing, so you don't get that immediately.
Oh, that's
where it's worth in your deck. I thought it was a monster, but it's fine.
I was confused by the things you said.
They're just worth something at the end of the game.
Now I know. So it's like tyrants when they're in your inner circle or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have that. I'm going to take the other wolf boy.
Okay.
They like to be in a
Put your
pack.
stuff.
So I'm keeping them together because, you know, birds of a feather or whatever. Does that still work with wolves?
Nope.
Doesn't work with wolves? Well, it's too bad.
Wolves of a fur.
Wolves of a fur.
And then you can't buy anything with the last thing you have.
Right.
Oh, that goes there.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a discard pile.
So I have 4 buying power and 1 regular power. I am going to
Enjoy the balance.
draw a
existing
card.
force.
If you play or have played a mystic or have an infantry this turn, I guess I'll just get that with my buying power and I'll kill the cavern creeper. Oh, wait, but if I do that, I could get the construct. Wait, okay, so I'm going to put this back. It's good I didn't replenish it. So I am going to kill the cavern creeper first, which gets me this goes in the void, a honor. And could you replenish, please? And it gives me an additional buying power, which allows me to buy this construct. When you acquire this and it is day, put it directly into play. When you acquire a Mechana construct, put it directly into play. It is not. It wasn't day, was it? No, because this was dark, so it was even.
So no, it wasn't. It was day.
Oh, it was day, so it goes directly into play. Okay.
By the time you bought it, it was day.
Yeah. So now we'll pass to your turn. I will shuffle.
Initial thoughts. As a short person, it is very hard to reach the opposite end of the board.
Yeah. We're also further back because we're using microphones.
But even if I wasn't using microphones, I would have trouble reaching the other side of the board, and it's hard to read the opposite end of the board. I feel like if we were going to play in an idealized manner, as strange as it would be because you don't normally sit like this, the board should be facing toward us, and we would sit next to each other. Because then we wouldn't have to, like, reach for the cards and read them.
That's true. I mean, we could technically do that. That's actually how it's shown in the rulebook.
That's interesting. Because usually games you don't play like that. Usually you want to sit, like, across or at opposite
I guess it doesn't
ends or in
necessarily show.
corners.
This is what it shows in the rulebook. It just shows it here. It doesn't show where the players are. But theoretically,
Yeah.
you could sit next to each other, and that probably would be a more ideal situation. But that is not intuitive because that's not normally what you do.
So I have 5 money. What does the art historian do?
Allows you to draw a card, and if it is...
If you play or have played
Yeah.
a mystic or heavy infantry this turn, draw an additional card. He looks very angry. Oh, I thought it said art. It's Arha. He looks like an angry little historian man. I don't know if I want the angry little historian man. I might get... What does the witch do?
Gain 3 honor when you play it, and unite is gain 3 honor, which is essentially like ally abilities, things from like Star Realms.
And the one next to it?
That is also gain 3 honor, and this is a monster though. So when you kill it, you gain 3 honor, and when you defeat this, you may pay 3 to gain an additional 3 honor.
Well, I can't do that one right now. I'm a silly camper. I'm going to get the witch.
You're a silly camper?
Yeah, I only have money. I'm
You
not
only have
strong,
money?
just money.
Give us money!
So, she's kind of cool looking. Like the thick cardstock, that leaves me with 2 money, which I can't use to buy this guy, but he's the pictured guy. This is a solar sentry from the board, which I think looks like a steampunk Gandhi.
Yeah.
But
It is
that's
daytime
fine.
right now.
And then that leaves me with 2 money. So I guess I'll buy this guy. What does he do?
Oh,
Gain
got
1,
rid
you
of
may
the
banish a card in your
thing.
hand and discard pile if you do gain an additional. Okay, so that's my turn. And then you shuffle your deck and redo it, right? Oh, we have a construct, my boy. He's a little metal cranky dog.
I'm upset that you got rid of the thing that I was going to get for free. I can banish a card from the center row, and then I can get something from 3 or less for free. So first I'm going to buy something. I will... Oh, I don't have another power.
Oh, nay.
That sucks. So I can't get the Foundry Hound.
New pupper for you.
All right, well, I guess I will get Gandhi with this.
I love how we're just calling him Gandhi now.
So Gandhi will go to my discard.
Who's he then? If that's Gandhi, who's dis?
What?
New phone, who dis?
Moses.
Who dis?
I don't know. Purple guy.
Who dat?
It's William Afton. This is Jace.
Oh.
I will banish a card from the center row. I'm going to banish this guy. He goes to the void.
Sorry, man. Tahir Desun. Oh, that's that guy. It's Tahir Desun.
Oh, okay. So Moses. I'm going to get this for free because of this effect. And then I have 2 apprentices left, which I will just use to buy a heavy infantry and then pass my turn.
So, apprentice. Apprentice. Then I'm going to play this, which allows me to banish a card in your hand or discard pile if you do gain an additional guy. He just goes in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Goes to the void. So now I have 2 fighting power and 3 money. Since I have 2 fighting power, I'm going to beat up this cultist.
So you're going to get that.
Yeah, we don't like cultists around these parts, apparently. It's kind of a weird thought. You know, a little hate crime on the cultist, but that's okay. I guess. And then 3 money, with which I can buy absolutely nothing.
You could buy a mystic.
Oh, I lied. I can buy Mystic or the heavy infantry. Let's do the heavy infantry. But, you know, apparently we have no friends in this game.
Yeah.
It's this
I do like that there's always a thing to beat up.
Can you only beat them up once though?
No, you can just keep beating them up.
Oh, so they like you beat them up and then they're like, I
There's
sprung
just
back
more.
like a whack in a mole.
Yeah, because they're just NPCs. They just it's an endless wave of cultists, so you're constantly always beating up.
That's
So
a lot of cultists. Too many cultists.
I have 4 buying power. I could get the historian, I guess.
Too many cultists. Too many cultists. Someone please understand that joke.
I will get this guy, and that will be my 4 buying power. Can you put out a thing?
I can extend my hand toward you.
I can't do anything with my what?
He goes down. He too is darkness.
So it's not day or night right now. I can't do anything with my militia, so I will pass after that.
It's interesting how much balance there's been in the force. I feel like there should be more of a skew one way or the other.
Well, you did a good job shuffling, I guess.
I'm the shuffling queen, as we know.
Take your turn.
I'm to relax. I'm talking. So I gain 2 money. It's not night. Wait, is this top ability if it's day and the bottom one if it's night?
No, it just specifies that you get that if it's night.
Oh, I see. So, because I didn't know, it looks like the same color as the light. So according to this, I have 4, 5, 6 money and an attack. And this is my discard, so I'm going to... 6 money.
I mean, you can also skew it if you want to wait to see if you can make it night.
That's true.
You can play the 2 things too.
Well, I don't have enough to buy anything. There's no way for me to skew it tonight if I only have 2 buying power and an attack.
It's true.
So I can't do that thing you just suggested. But what I can do... But do I really want to bog down my deck with a lot of those cheapo mystics and heavy infantry?
Some of the cards trigger off playing them.
It's true. I feel like with these kinds of games, it's kind of hard to know what to do when you haven't really played it. Because you don't know what to expect. And like in my experience, and I'm going to base everything I'm saying off of things like Tyrants of the Underdark and Star Realms. Once you bog down your deck with too much of that, like it's great in the beginning to just give you an edge.
But then you just draw a lot of them.
And then you're kind of not doing so great for the rest of the game, which is kind of my hesitation with just buying them. But I also don't want to do nothing this turn. So I think what I'm going to do ultimately is buy 1 and 1, which puts me at 5.
1 and 1 of this?
Yeah. And then hope that that doesn't turn out to be a regret later in the game.
And you can't do anything with your 1.
Or my other 1. My 2 1s are just hanging out.
So I'm going to play this, which allows me to draw a card. Oh, actually, if I wait. Okay, I'm going to play this one first to banish a card from the center row.
You're doing a lot of banishing, Jeremy.
I'm going to banish this big guy.
What do you have against people, man?
I don't know.
Why are you sending them into exile? They just wanted to be your friend.
Nice. It is day now. Which
That doesn't
means
look like it should be a day
when
card.
I play this card, I can draw a card and draw an additional card. Nice. Okay. So
I am the darkness.
all right, I am going to play the heavy infantry and the apprentice to buy. Oh, wait, no, I need one more. Oh, I get one for 3 or less, which they don't have. So I wasn't able to use that ability. Unless better cost, acquire cost. So I guess I can do the Mystic. This is acquire a card with cost 3 or less, which this is.
Oh my gosh, loophole.
So I'm going to play 3 buying power and 2 to get the Foundry Hound, which goes directly into play because of this.
And then this is a light guy.
Foundry Hound, once per turn when you play a Mechana construct, including this one, or if it is day, gain 2. Is it day currently?
It is currently day, dear.
So then that means I get 2.
There are 4 day and 2 dark.
So
Day.
I have 2 buying power and a damage, which I can't do anything with. But I can get this.
So you can do something with it. It
I
just
can't do anything with the militia.
might not be what you want.
So that'll be the end of my turn.
I feel like more than in other games, we have a lot of leftover power and things.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do for 1.
Maybe
it's not like you can
there
just direct it at the player. So
this one says gain 3, but gain this effect once if you play or have played another Lifebound hero this turn, or unless it's signifying the Unite ability. It just says parentheses. That's kind of a poorly placed directive.
what?
See, it just says gain this effect. See, it should specify, like, you can assume from placement that it's referring to the second one, but it would be cleaner if they specified gain the Unite effect.
I'm assuming it's referring to the Unite effect. It's explaining the keyword Unite. At least I'm assuming that's what it's doing.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of saying this effect, they probably should have just said Unite just to make it cleaner.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's doing like what Magic does, where it has them in parentheses explaining the keyword after the keyword.
But they put it on another line too, which was kind of interesting. Anyway, so we're going to assume that I have 3, I guess it's that power. The star version is that.
Well, if they didn't put it next to Unite, then it wouldn't, according to how they stack the cards, it wouldn't indicate that it would be the Unite ability because they have to have it right next to it. If you put it on a different line, then it would be like it always got it.
But this, see what I'm saying? It's like down here instead of like next to the Unite.
Yeah, but how are you going to fit all that on one line next to the Unite?
Well, I mean, you would start it and then you would continue down into the following line.
Okay.
But anyway, so I gained 3 of those guys. Look at me with my 3 of those guys. And then I have 1 fighting power and 4 money. Once per turn gain. Ooh, he's a construct. I like constructs.
Yeah, they stay in the field. They're a lot harder to get rid of in this game than they are in other deck builders that we've played. You basically can only get rid of them by effects.
And this one is, oh, this is 12. I don't know why I'm looking at a thing I'm too poor to afford. But what I think is interesting about this art is I feel like with a lot of games where they have like a light and dark mechanic, like the dark things are very obvious. The light things are very obvious, but this makes me think of dark because it has purple.
Yeah, I mean, on average, the cards seem like they're in night / day for the most part on the artwork.
Yeah, and then I have 1 money. But this one's misleading.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So you had 1 power, so you couldn't do anything?
Nope. Poverty, Jeremy. Poverty.
All right, so I actually have something I can do with my 1 power this time.
That's insane.
And it's daytime, so I can get 2 extra bonus.
How dare you? You're not allowed to have nice things.
I will use one of my bonus. Oh, so I don't have to play this. I'll use one of my bonus ones that adds to my pool and my militia to get Gandhi again.
Okay.
So I have double Gandhi. Still daytime. So I will play Gandhi. And now since it's daytime, super buff power armor Gandhi gives me an additional 2. So that means I have 5 currently. And then I have 3 more. So I have 8. But I have no power. Meaning...
You have much buying.
Yeah. But that doesn't really help me because there's nothing worth buying.
You know, the other thing that I find interesting about the cards is, like, I feel like some cards look like they were done by one artist, and then you have stuff like that looks like it's a completely different game.
I mean, it might be a different artist.
Yeah, but if you use different artists in most games, I feel like you make the art in a way where it seems more cohesive. That seems like a distinctly different style to me.
This is specific. Yeah, I could see that. The line work is very different. This is like really dark. How they draw, like it's oversaturated or something. If you play or have played a flare tracker this turn, so I need to find a specific card to trigger this.
Yeah, it's a good time.
I mean, I guess I could buy this. So that takes off. So now I have
That was such a begrudging. I guess I'll buy
they don't really want
it.
it.
I know.
It's not day anymore. So I guess now I'll spend my remaining 6 on that. That was very disappointing for having 8 buying power.
So.
Wait, actually, do I have enough?
I may banish a card in my hand.
I will say I'm not a huge fan of the artwork.
Or just I'm not either.
I don't think the artwork is stands out very much. It's not I don't think it's a selling point of the game.
So the apprentice, which is in my discard pile, is going to get banished. Enjoy the void, my dear boy. So that gives me another fighty. Then I get another 2 fighty. Then I get another 2 buying power. I have 4 buying power. But if it goes to night, I wind up with...
oh, yeah, it's even right now. You wind up with more?
Yeah. So I currently have 4 fighting power, which means I could kill that guy over there. The beetle? Is that a beetle?
Yeah.
What do I get for killing the beetle?
Gain 3 honor. And when you defeat this, you may pay 3 to get an additional 3. Which is not bad because you have enough to pay it, right?
1, 2. Yes, I do. Because 1, 2, and then 2 from the normal ability, which puts me at 4. So I'll pay that, and then I'll gain 6. Or you could just give me a red one and one of these. Thank you, darling. So
I'll give you another red one. Wow, you're way ahead.
do you like my Disney store crystal bag crystals? That's what they remind me of. So I'm going to have you just stick that over there. I'm a little person. I cannot reach. That unfortunately does not do what I wanted, which make it night. So that leaves me with, I think, 1 and 1. Oh. You can use spillover in this game, right? It doesn't like...
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had 4 from here, and I killed the thing with 3, and then I have 4, which means I can buy
night. Oh.
4 buying power. So I could do the 1 and 1 left over, is what you're saying. It doesn't automatically.
I think it adds to a pool.
Okay. So this guy has a gain 2, and if it's night, gain an additional 2. Okay, Mr. Dark Gladiator. It just looks like an orc with weird armor.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
So on my turn, I am going to play the Historian. So I draw a card. If you play or have played. No, I didn't draw. I was hoping to draw one of my ones that I had in there, but I will play these 3 to get 3 buying power. And I have a militia. And it is currently not day.
That is accurate. It is
So
either day
I
or
don't
night.
get that effect there.
Would that be midday or dusk or dawn? Do you
Either.
think?
It's twilight or dawn, I would figure. So I will play. This is like Whisper Me a Love Song. It is always taking place in golden hour.
Nice.
I am going to get this. Which is, damn.
So that's Luro the Hunter, apparently.
I have 2, which I guess I'll do this. That's all I can do. Lame sauce. Oh, wait, I have to play this. My Everbloom Witch. So I get 3, and I don't get the Unite ability.
All right. So I'm going to start playing. I get 1, 3, fighty, fighty, that. So I have 4 buying and 3 fighty. What's the night ability on this guy?
You may put heroes you acquire this turn on top of your deck.
Oh.
So that's a pretty good ability.
He looked like a horse from afar, and then you lifted
it's
him. He
just
looked
a poorly drawn wolf.
thing. Wolf thing. So I have 4 and 3, which means I could buy 1 of him.
Some of the art would actually be like a detraction for me.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a negative. Now we're in day.
So that's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. I have 1.
Well, I mean, you bought a dark thing, so
That's true. 1 fighty boy left over, but that didn't mean that another light thing would come out. It could have been a dark thing.
you have 1 fighty, so you can't do anything with
1
it.
fighty and 2 money. Right? Because I had 4.
Yeah.
But do I want to buy a heavy infantry?
Maybe it's all you can do with it, right?
That's true. Yeah, I might as well beat some people up. I sound very violent. I'm not sure I like how violent this game makes me sound.
I'm happy that it turned to day. So that means I get 2 from this. I get 4 from this. Gandhi likes the day. So that's 6. I have 10. 10 buying power.
I think I wound up with a much more balanced deck than you. I think you went more
I'm very day and very buying power.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, this is interesting. I wish I could get that 12.
I know, he's a big boy.
I'm going to get Luro the Hunter. That allows me to gain 3 buying power, and then I can spend, if it's nighttime, I can spend them as each other.
He's cool. Oculus the Scourge.
So that's 6. That means I have 4 left.
4 buys.
Yeah, and no.
Well, you could get the Rift Watch outpost.
This is a construct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 1.
Once per turn, gain that. You may destroy this to gain. Interesting. Okay. Destroy it? Does that mean... Oh, I can destroy it like out of my thing to put it there. Yeah, I'll get that. It's also day. Okay. Your turn.
I don't like that it's constantly day. Infantry.
Well, now I kind of want it to be night
Fire.
sometimes.
Gain 2 money. Gain 2
It's
money.
really only the solar sentry. It's Sun Gandhi who wants it to be.
6 money. What does the 5 guy in the end do? The Deadeye assassin?
Gain 3 fighting power and gain an additional 1 for each void card in your discard pile.
Huh. He's fun. So yeah, let me get him. He seems cool. You can join my team, my guy. And then I have 2 fighties, so I'm going to beat up a cultist. Because I'm aggressive, apparently.
It's runes and power, by the way.
Oh, runes are the money.
Runes are the money. And the other one is power.
Can I have a power for beating up a cultist, please?
What?
I beat up a cultist with
No,
my...
that's honor. Power
that's what I
is the
meant.
fighty symbol.
That's what I meant. Can I have an honor for beating up a cultist, please? This doesn't make me think of honor. I'm just thinking of like, again, just Disney store cheap gem bag that you'd always play with as a kid. Or Pretty Pretty Princess Jewelry. Remember that game? You totally played that because you're a princess.
I did not. But
I always wanted to be a pretty pretty princess.
you are a pretty princess.
Oh, thanks, Cher.
I'm going to play this, which gives me 2. And this Mystic, which also gives me 2. So I'm going to get this guy. Hopefully it makes a day. No!
Oh my gosh, I remember the snake. I saw the snake before. The Shade Viper.
I'm going to play this to banish a card in the center row. And I'm going to banish this guy to hopefully get a day card.
Even you're struggling and you're taller than me.
Day card. It is daytime. I'm going to play this. I'm going to draw. Oh, wait. I acquire something for 3 or less, which there wasn't anything. So I guess I'll get a Mystic.
Money boy.
I draw a card, but since it's day, I draw an additional card.
Okay.
And wow, that was not super great. Oh, and it's day, and I get the additional buying power. So this now gives me 5 buying power, which doesn't get me anything. I was hoping to get it before I needed to spend all of this, so I could be able to buy this, but I have 5 buying power right now. So I guess I will get and 1 damage. So I guess I'll get this and this.
You're so weak. Why so weak?
I don't know. And do nothing with my damage.
Apprentice. Also apprentice. Apprentice squared. Apprentice cubed. Militia. Heavy infantry. So I have 3 fighty, 3 money. What does this one do? Reward, gain 2. Trophy, if it is day, banishes to gain 1. If it is night, banishes to gain also 1. So if I beat this, I get 2. So I'm going to beat this with my 3. So this is going to put a 2 out. And trophies stay like over here until I get rid of them, right?
Yep.
So this goes down here. And that gives me 3 money.
I kind of like that effect, where you have the trophies.
Or I could banish it now because it's day.
Oh, did you get your 3?
For 4 money. I did not. I cannot reach all that way. You like aggressively, you're like, here, take your darn power.
Take your power.
Yeah, I've definitely gone to the dark side to gain 1, which would give me 4. But 4 doesn't really help me in this situation any more than 3 does.
Very true.
But I will take the 3 and buy one of these boys. Maybe one day I will be rich like you, Jeremy, and get nice things.
I'm very upset with how my thing broke out here.
But it's day. You like the day.
I know, but I still don't have enough.
You know what I just realized?
Oh, wait, maybe I do.
The rim of the starter card's a different color. I just picked up on that. Like the ones that are up here have a different colored rim, and then the starter cards have white, and then everything else has...
Yeah. Well, because these have the color of the like night or day kind of thing. So
I just noticed that.
it also makes them easy if you're like sorting through and there's ones there. So that's actually kind of a good thing.
Well, because
the backs aren't different.
A lot of the time they just do like a symbol in the corner or something.
Solar Gandhi.
Which is harder to pick up on if you're just doing it quickly.
Yeah.
So
this reminds me of, there was a solar powered character that we had in the campaign. Christian played it for like a few sessions. I think it was 2 sessions, where he was a paladin and his armor was solar powered. And so this guy's got solar armor. So it is day, so I'm going to get 2. This is also day, so I'm going to get 4 from this. And then I'm going to play this, which gets me to 8, meaning I can buy this thing. And it goes directly into play.
there you go.
And now since I have 3 or more, I can treat my turn as day.
Solar
Oh my
Gandhi.
God, it's another Solar Gandhi. And I had one left over. So when I play this, once per turn, I can gain 1, meaning I can buy another Solar Gandhi.
But if it's Solar Gandhi, why does he have a fighty? Solar
He doesn't
Gandhi.
have fighty.
He
You
has
have to
a
beat
fighty-
him.
Yeah, you have to beat up Gandhi.
Yeah, he's a pacifist. So
Yeah.
you have to beat him up to subjugate him
Wow.
because he
This
is
took a turn.
he's a
Jeremy.
pacifist. That's why he doesn't give you any power. He gives you just runes. He's just sitting there chilling with his runes. So I have 4 fighty stuff. And that means, what does this do when you kill it? I gain 5 honor. And if it's day, for each opponent you choose and destroy 1 construct they control. And each opponent chooses a construct they control and destroys the rest if it's night. So what is it? It's day now? And you don't have anything. So
I am poverty.
I don't know if it's worth trying to kill this guy. But he also gives me stuff. So it's day. Banish this to banish a card in the center row. So, but he gives me less honor. So I'm gonna kill the moth by destroying this. So it goes into my discard because it doesn't say banish. This is destroy. So I'm gonna kill the moth. For each opponent, you choose and destroy a construct they control. Die non-existent construct that goes in there, and I get 5.
Oh my God, it's a dark creature.
It's a dark creature. It's always day for me. And it's your turn now.
I can gain 3
So excited for my extra Solar Gandhi.
money. I have 3 money. 5 money. 2 fighty. But it's daytime. So I'm gonna take my 3 power from my hero.
3.
My power.
I need to do something quick because
5.
you are running away with it.
5 and 2 fighty. Oh, I can do the moth. No, I can't. That was stupid. I take back what I said. What does the guy all the way over there do?
Defeat a monster with cost 4 or less without paying its cost, and defeat any monster instead of its day.
Okay, let's do that. Oh, there's balance in the force. That's insanity. So I've paid 4 now, which means that this is taken care of. And then I have 2 fighties, so I'm going to beat up a cultist.
My turn now. Some say the best turn. It is day for me regardless, so I get 2. I'm then going to play Solar Gandhi, and I'm going to get 4 from that, so I'm at 6. I'm at 9.
Where my awesome power, Jeremy?
I'm going to get 9, and I can draw a card. This gets me to 11. Damn. Just short of being able to buy the big guy. I have 11 buying power and no fighting, meaning I can't buy anything on the board.
So you woke up and chose to be rich, and I chose violence when I woke up. That's how our decks are working.
That actually sucks because I now just have to spend all of that money just to get
More money.
default stuff. That sucks so much. Oh, wait, I played a Mystic. I draw an additional card. Oh, wait. I played a Mystic, so this guy gives me an additional card, which gets me the money. I can buy the big guy.
But do you want the big guy?
You may spend thing as though to acquire this. Oh, I can spend this. Oh. I could have spent damage anyway. Oh, I didn't have damage, so I had to
Right.
get the extra. So I got this.
Okay.
This gives you 10. 10 honor when you play it.
Your deck is massive, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get around to it. So I had one left over. I couldn't buy anything. So, yeah, I passed my
Solar
turn.
Gandhi didn't save you?
No.
So, the first thing I'm going to play is Dogs of War, which allows me to banish a card in my hand or discard pile to gain an additional fighty. I'm going to get rid of this apprentice because he's the only money guy I have, and there ain't anything I can do with just the one money, which kind of irritates me. There should be something I can do with one money and one money alone.
Yeah.
But anywho, I'm going to then play infantry, which gives me another 2 fighty, so I'm up to 4 fighty, 5 fighty, and then 6 fighty with this guy.
With that guy.
I'm going to get the Ember Wing to die.
Okay. It's not night or day.
So
How much do you get?
5. Why are you taking my money?
I gave you a 5. And
Yeah.
it was 5. I thought it was 3.
Jeremy
guy's
likes
3.
to steal my things. And then the construct stays uselessly on the board, I'm assuming. It does. It does indeed.
It is now nighttime. But I can treat it as day. So I'm going to get the 2 from this. I'm going to draw a card and then draw an additional card. Wow, those were sucky draws. I have 3 damage and 4 runes. Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay. You're going to kill a snake too?
Probably. Because this gives me the additional thing that I may need at some point. But I have 3, so I could get this guy. But I got to start killing stuff.
No, I'm the murderer of stuff and things. You're a pacifist. You chose the light of day. You can't be evil like me.
does too. So I'll do this. I'll kill the Viper. Oh, he's a trophy, so he stays with me.
This comes
Put him
out.
here.
It is day.
That leaves me with 4 buying power.
We are back with a balance in the world.
I guess I'll get this guy, the Shrine Attendant.
Okay. Now it is light again. This is ridiculous. Why isn't it ever dark?
Wait, I didn't count this. So I have 4, meaning I can buy the Watchtower Golem and put him directly into play. Once per turn, you may play, including this one, or if it's day, gain 2. So I gain 2 buying power, 2 regular power off this. And I have 2 regular power.
Mathematically, this doesn't check out, Jer.
Why?
'Cause it's like constantly day. Like eventually night has to come.
Let
There
me get
needs to be
this.
darkness in the universe.
So spending 1 of this and 1 of these to buy this guy. And then that leaves me with 1 and 1, which I can't do anything with. So I will just pass after that.
So if it's a monster, right? Because this is a
Mhm.
monster, and it has a night thing, that only has when you kill it, like when you, because it doesn't go in your deck. So if it's nighttime, I also get this ability.
Yeah.
When it dies. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a fun turn. Money.
I'm just going to move all these up to
Money.
here. This is my discard. and
More
this is
money.
my deck.
Fighties and more money. So as of now, I have 5 money and 3 fight.
3 money, 3 fighty.
No. 5 money, 3 fighty.
Okay.
I could take the dog like you. What does a dog do?
When it's day, you gain 2.
To what?
2 runes. Or when you play a mech and a construct.
And what's the guy in the corner do?
You gain a power, and you may banish a card in your hand or discard pile.
Oh, he's handy.
And at night, you gain 1. You may banish cards in your hand or discard pile. So
So-
it's additional.
Do I have enough? I have 3 fighty. So my
And he
three.
buffs your other guy. Don't you get more for him being in discard? You'll get a extra.
You may destroy this to gain.
Oh, I thought there was a thing you have that.
Something, yeah. So I'm going to pay the 1 and my 3 fighters to get that guy. And then that leaves me with 4 money, which I'm going to use. There's a part of me that feels like I shouldn't bog down my deck with money.
I mean, that's what I did, and it's kind of annoying, but...
It's it's balanced again. So I can't even use my trophy to get another one. Okay, so I'm going to actually just choose, because I think I could do that whenever I want, to not buy things. We'll see if it works out for me, Jer.
See if it works out. All right, so on my turn, I am going to add the 2 and the 2. So I will play an additional apprentice.
Okay.
To get the Foundry Hound. He goes directly into play. And since I'm treating it as day, even though it's night, since I'm treating it as day right now, I will get 2. So then I guess I don't. Do I have to treat it as day? It says you may. So 3, 2, that's 5. Plus that's 7. 1 damage. And then I can banish a card in the center row. I will banish. So wait, this is 3, 5. I have 7. Means I could buy this guy. Non-trophy monster in the void as though is a center row. Oh, interesting. I think I will buy him.
Okay. No! I just want it to be dark!
I will banish this guy. Oh, it goes there. And then this guy comes out. It is nighttime.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's never nighttime, Jeremy. Our world is only sun.
How much did I spend to buy him? So 3, 2, and 1 of this. So I have 1 left over and 1 this. So I can do this. This is all I can do with it. So I'll put him there. Oh, dang. Oh, I could get a thing from the center row for free. It's 3 or less. I guess I don't really want that guy. I guess I'll just get the 3 from this.
'Cause that's been working out real well for you.
Yeah. I have things that trigger off of it at least. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
So this is the card you were thinking of. It's dead.
Oh, wait. I can banish this.
It's mid.
What?
It's shared. No one's winning.
Doesn't matter. I can treat it as day.
Oh.
I'm going to banish this to... Oh, wait, that doesn't get me a... That doesn't get me a fighty.
It gets you a money.
It gets me a money, so that doesn't help me. Never mind.
So as I was saying, this is the guy you were thinking of. It's called Deadeye Assassin. You gain 3 fighties. If you gain an additional fighty for each void card in your discard. So I've organized it where the voids are on the top. 1, 2, 3, as you can see. So that means he or she, I'm not sure which it is a total of 6 fight. Then I'm going to have a money. And I gain 3 power. And another, 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 9, 10 fighty, 3 power, and a money.
You get 3?
3 power and a fighty.
These are honor.
That's what I meant.
Oh, I don't have any more big ones.
10.
I mean, you're so far ahead of me in that. I'm hoping the numbers in my deck can offset it, but
So I'm going to fight this guy, I guess, to gain 2. So that leaves me with 7. Oh my god, it's a 1. We didn't think they existed.
7 fight.
Yeah, I have 7 fight left.
So, you had 10 fight?
Yes, because this guy
So you can fight this guy, I believe
went
you.
up to 6, 7, 8, 9,
You have
10.
4 on the board currently that you can fight, plus the cultist. Yeah, I definitely think we end up with a lot more dead cards in this game.
Yeah.
Because the
Did you give me the
denominations
2 for him?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So I guess what's the benefit for the 3? What do I get from him?
You gain 3, and when you defeat this, you may pay 3 to get an additional 3.
And I did 3, so that would leave me with
You pay 3 runes. Do you have runes?
runes.
You have 1 rune.
Oh, it's in runes. Never mind. I'll just kill it.
So you get 3 honor. I don't even think I'm going to get a chance to play my 10 guy one time.
Okay.
Killing things are, I think, the way to go. Because
It's now night. If I banish this, I get an extra 1.
extra 1 fight.
Yep.
Well, you still have plenty of fight. Because you can kill this thing.
So wait, I've now done 6, right? 6.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that leaves me
You
with
with
4.
4.
So if I did that, I gain how much?
You gain 1 and you gain an extra fighty thing. Or an extra rune.
So now I have
Nope. That goes there.
2 money.
And it's Viper, so you can kill that.
Okay. Right, and that gives me how much left over?
None.
And I didn't use this money or the extra money.
You have 2 money.
Okay, so I theoretically could just buy this.
Yeah.
See if another one comes out. No. But now it is darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means, no, it doesn't. Well, if I sacked both of these, I'd gain 2 fighty to beat up a cultist.
Okay. So you get 1 reward.
Yeah.
I am in a situation that sucks because
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
gonna
very
get the
aggressive.
I'm going to get the 2 fighties. That's 4 fighties, 6 fighties. And it's nighttime. So I'll
my God,
banish
it's
this to gain a 7th fighty.
I love how they would just call it fighty.
Yeah.
It's like, we know what we're talking about.
Well, I guess I don't need the 7th fight. Oh, 7th fighty would allow me to blow these guys up. So I'll banish the 7th. And I will blow this guy up for 3. What does that get me?
3, and when you defeat this, you may pay 3. If you do, get another 3. Which I mean, if you pay it, I guess would just get you the other 2.
No, because you can go beyond what's there.
Oh.
Let me see, please.
So, they're very sharp. I don't like it.
Why did you give me this?
Because you're going to have to trade them out if you go beyond it. Because there's only 2 left.
Okay, so there's 2 left. I'm supposed to get 3. So I would get, I'm paying that from this right here is the 3. So I'm getting the 2. I'm going to grab this, I guess, and then Put back 4. But these 4 go into the supply, not into here. And I still have 4 fight left over, so I might as well fight this guy. And it's night, so I can draw 2 cards. So I'm going to get the 4 that I just put aside. And I'm going to draw 2 cards. So it'll be this guy, which gives me an additional 2. Could you replace that, please? An additional 2 fight. This is the other card that I'm drawing. The additional 2 fight doesn't really do anything for me, but I can get...
You can kill a cultist.
Yeah. I get 4 from this because I'll just treat it as day. So that's 5. 5 buying power. I'll get this. Dang. Then I will buy this.
Darkness has finally come, guys.
And that I have 2 fighting. So I guess I'll just kill the
cultist.
The cultist. I only used 3 buying power, right?
I don't remember, dear.
The other stuff was just fighting. So that means I'd still have my 2 here.
You bought him and the other guy used 5.
I didn't buy anything before that, right?
I don't think so.
So that means I still have that left over, my 4. So buy this. Okay. Cultist gives me 1. Could you hand me 1?
We don't have ones.
Here.
Take one from over there.
What?
Take one of the ones you
I already took those.
Oh.
Here.
They're so sharp.
All right, so I went first, so you take your last turn.
Oh.
Oh, this monster.
I honestly thought that after they were all taken, the game would end with that turn, and we wouldn't be able to get bonus ones outside of the game.
I mean, it says it in the instruction booklet.
I just think it's an interesting concept because usually it's just that's it, you're done. Tough turkeys for you.
Well, they want you to be able to, all the players to have the same amount of turns, and if you couldn't take more, then there'd be no way, there'd be no point.
Oh my god, I actually get my knight advantage. This is insane. So I get, knight. You may put heroes you acquire this turn on top of your deck, which doesn't really help me because I'm not drawing cards. But I get +2 damage, which means I have 1, 2, 3 damage. So I'm going to do 3 and 1, I think, on that guy.
Okay.
All right. So now we put a new guy out.
I didn't even get to play my big guy one time.
2, 4, 6 money.
You can buy this guy. I mean, you're really just trying to get honor at this point. He's a 3 honor.
Okay.
That gives you 1 left over, which you can't do anything with.
Here, and then I have a hero that lets me defeat a monster with cost 4 or less. If it's day, I can do. I was trying to get it to be day, but it's not day. The one time I want you to be day. Terrible.
So you can just defeat a cultist.
I guess I'm beating up a cultist.
All right, and that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, so now we just add up this amount here that we have.
In the deck?
In the deck, looking at the little symbol at the bottom. So we'll probably just cut directly to that, but...
I want to make piles of 10.
That makes sense. I should do that too. That was a good idea.
I try, Jeremy. I try.
hoping I wasn't moving the camera too much. I kept leaning on the table.
So I have 31 from that. How about you?
From your deck?
Yeah.
That's 3. That's 7. 10. 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 4, 6, 9, 10. 6. All right, so you have 31 in your deck, and I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 76. I have 76 points in my deck. And then I have 86, 96, 99 total.
So this is 60, 64.
Okay. So buying power still is good. Also, the constructs really helped me. I was just getting so many resources constantly. And then once I got the ability to make it day whenever I want, all my stuff was triggering off day.
Yeah, I think that helped because I went more dark heavy in the beginning and then I started to balance out a bit, but because it was never dark, like I wasn't getting any real benefit from having dark stuff, which I think is kind of the frustrating aspect of this game. Like I believe I haven't played all of them. I know there are a bunch of Ascensions.
This is specifically for War of Shadows.
Yes,
is the day night.
Only one with like a mechanic like this, and like it's an interesting concept. But if you happen to,
I think the other ones have a mechanic that's similar, but it's not the day night thing.
But if you get unlucky and you go one way and the game's like, so it's just going to be daytime.
Yeah.
All the time. Like you're not doing great.
I'm wondering how many cards there are that allow you to do that thing where you can treat it as day. There might be other cards like that, but we got through a good chunk of the deck.
We did. And some of the other things you get are like repeats of what we have. There's some that let you beat up monsters. It says when you acquire this and this a day, put it directly into play. I don't see anything like that for night, though.
I feel like these 3 cards right here, getting this first, like these 3 cards right there basically won me the game. If I didn't have these 3 cards, if I didn't buy this card first, I don't think I would have won because you were killing significantly more monsters. But this ability that it granted me to be able to get the 2 every turn and then be able to make it day and put all the constructs directly into play, that won me the game.
What's interesting, though, is I looked through the deck and there isn't a dark equivalent.
Where you can treat it
like night.
Like night? That's interesting.
And it looks like, I'm looking at the back of the deck. Like you can see here's some dark, but there's still,
I think the night cards in general, the night effects are stronger.
Bunch of day stuff.
Which is probably why they don't have a thing that allows you to treat it as night.
But this is interesting. See, look how much more light is still in this deck. I think it might be that there is more light in general in this game.
I also think we have more night cards that we bought than day cards. Because even me, I only had like 4 or 5 day cards. They just kept coming up. I'm upset I didn't get to play my big guy. But
man.
That's okay.
But
yeah, overall, I like the game. I think the fact that you can't just use extra leftover stuff is weird because you end up
2 things.
Yeah, you end up with a lot of leftover ones because they don't have like a cultist that you can blow up. I guess doing it for 1 would make you go through the resources too quickly.
Probably.
Because you would just be like, okay, I'll beat the cultist 10 times or whatever, like, and just the exchange rate wouldn't be good.
No.
But overall I like it. I don't think it beats Star Realms. Star Realms is still my
Or
favorite.
Shards of Infinity.
Or Shards of Infinity. Might like this better than Shards of Infinity. I don't like Shards of Infinity as much as you do, and like a lot of other people seem to. I think it's fine, but
I mean, Shards of Infinity, I feel like it doesn't have nice art either, but I feel like it's slightly better than this.
yeah, I actively dislike the art in this game. I don't think it's good art, but that's fine. You know, everybody to each their own. But
And the other thing I find interesting about this one is usually like when you have a fantasy game, they're always like, let's get those waifus in there. And they have a bunch of like either like weird like mecha looking women to like appeal to like the people who like quote cool art, or just like really like the female art you expect to see in video games.
you know what's funny is trying to
They don't have any of that.
selling Primal over the weekend. I actually had one person that the sexy art was a detraction because he's like, I can't buy this and play it with my kids because it's like too sexy.
But you know, like this isn't cute, and this doesn't look like a beetle. That just looks like
I mean, it's a flying
an
beetle.
ice bug.
Ice bug. But yeah, so overall, like it, don't like it.
It's a mixed bag. It's weird to not really interact with you as a fellow player of this game. We're interacting more with the board than with another human, and I feel like when you're playing a game with another human, you expect to interact with the other human or humans. So in terms of like bringing people together to do a shared activity, I say that this very much missed the mark.
Constructs might be too strong because you can't get rid of them very easily. We came across 2 things that allowed us to destroy constructs, I think.
Yeah.
It was the 2 bugs. It was the 2 beetles. There might have been other ones that I missed, but the fact that I could just keep my constructs on the field the entire game was kind of nuts. So being able to shoot that extra damage at the constructs might be useful. But
I think that this one had some balancing issues because and I mean all games have this, the luck component and then the added component of you get a bonus if you have an alliance basically factor where it's like 2 of the day things, or you have more night things out, or there's so much stuff that really is applied to like luck and timing, which you can't account for.
Yeah.
Like you can in other games where you're thinking a turn ahead and you know what's out and you can plan. You can't plan for this because you don't know what's coming next.
Maybe having a resource, or maybe being able to like spend 2 of any resource to change it from night to day would be nice. But
like as a power up, like
as a
in
regular
Shards of
thing.
No. Because I know in Shards of Affinity, you get certain abilities once you acquire like a certain amount of power.
No, like being able to, if you go into a turn and be like, I want to spend 2 runes or 2 power to change it from day to night, then at least you have a thing you can think about. Because right now the best thing you can do is I'll buy something and hopefully it turns the thing.
Yeah.
And it most of the time it doesn't. And if it does, then it wastes the resources that you were going to use because you're typically not buying a lot of 1 or 2 things. Because this one also has the double things, which most of the other versions don't have. So you end up in a lot of situations. I found myself not being able to efficiently use a lot of the abilities because I ended up with a ton of 1 resource and all of them were dual cards.
And I was the opposite of you.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fighting power, but I had almost no money.
Yeah.
But I think like other than those few what I would consider design flaws in terms of the game itself, the components, like as hideous as this art is, let's be honest.
They're not bad. I like these components.
Like I feel the card stock's good. I liked the rounded edges, but I don't like these at all.
I think they're nice.
They're sharp, they're unpleasant. I mean, might not be an issue for some people, but
they won't roll, so that's why they probably have them jagged.
Small like dogs or children might choke on that.
Yeah. I think it sounds like we both would like regular Ascension better. Because regular Ascension wouldn't have the double cost cards, and it wouldn't have the day-night mechanic. So it sounds
maybe
like
it'll have better art too. Who knows?
We don't have regular Ascension, but if we ever get around to trying regular Ascension or finding it, we'll play it and see what our thoughts are. But
because I think there are like 10 or 11 of them now. There are a bunch of Ascensions.
It's a lot, yeah.
Many much Ascensions.
But I would look into trying some more. We'll see. But we hope that you like this. Like the video if you like it. Comment down below. Let us know your thoughts on Ascension. Let us know the differences in the other versions if you've played them. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward, and ring that bell so you know what's up. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.